Well, everything is blooming. I want to talk to you today about allergies. And so allergies aren't a bad thing, but this is when the pollen is released into the air. But pollen is not a bad thing. It's how plants fertilize each other, and so it makes more plants. And so we need the pollen in the air to do what it needs to do. The problem though that happens is actually with our bodies and how our bodies respond to the pollen. And what they do, and you might know, is you cough or you sneeze or you have just a runny nose that won't stop or you have an itch in your throat. All of that is called a histamine response. So histamine is when your body brings liquid to that area to try to get that pollen out of your body. Now, it's okay to sniff and sneeze and to cough. Like, those are all normal responses to get that pollen out. But what happens though for some of you is you have this exaggerated immune response, and then your nose is always running and it keeps running, and you know it's allergy season. So then you go and you get your Claritin or you get your nasal spray, but that's not actually getting to what's causing it. And that's where your immune system is going up. So I want to talk to you guys today about things that you can do to help your body through this next season. Number one, your diet matters. So the food that you are eating actually causes a response in your body. Same thing. So what we're going to do is do everything we can anti-inflammatory. So that means getting rid of the inflammatory foods. What are those inflammatory foods? 1, sugar. 2, corn. 3, unhealthy oils. 4, dairy. Dairy is a really big one. Soy, corn. I'm going to just label them all. Dairy, soy, corn, unhealthy fats, unhealthy oils, and sugar. Get those out of your diet as much as you can. Now, what are you going to do instead? You're going to replace them with healing anti-inflammatory foods. Those come in the form of healthy fats. So that's like avocados, coconut oil, grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, wild-caught fish, raw nuts and seeds. We want those more in our diet so we can keep the inflammation down. The second thing, get adjusted. And if your kids are suffering from allergies and they haven't been checked yet, the biggest thing that you can do is actually get them checked. In the upper cervical part of their spine and our spines, think about right here. It's all connected to our eyes, ears, nose, and throat, and it's the first place for our brain to go down so it can actually regulate our immune system. And so getting your kids checked right away, first and foremost, but if they're suffering from allergies and they're just sitting in the waiting area, make sure to talk to the front so then that way they know to get your kids checked and adjusted. And then the last thing, you can take some supplements. People always ask us, what supplements can I take? I'm not going to give you a recommendation of a supplement to treat allergies. That is not what we're doing. We're just providing your body with what it needs to help soften your immune response. So the first thing, vitamin D3. This can be taken by both kids and adults. And it's a good idea to get your kids on vitamin D3 right away because it does help regulate their immune response. Because anybody that has a low vitamin D3 level, it will actually cause chronic inflammation and allergies. So kids, they need to take anywhere from 60 to 100 nanograms per milliliter, usually in a liquid form. Adults, if you are not taking vitamin D3, you need to be taking it. Take 5 to 10,000 IUs every single day. Along with D3 is probiotics. Why? 70 to 80% of your immune system is inside of your belly. And so when you're taking probiotics, you're helping support your immune response by keeping your microbiome healthy. What's really awesome is that in our office, we have the vitamin D3 and probiotics mixed together, so you just have to take 1 capsule. The last thing, there's been studies that show there's a few herbs that really do support the immune response in your body. The first one is quercetin, and the second one is called stinging nettle. Both of those have been shown to regulate and modulate a hyperactive immune response. And so what we have is called Hista Support. And that supplement not only has quercetin and stinging nettle, but it has vitamin C in it, which is an amazing antioxidant to help your immune system regulate. Now, this month of April, we are going to have all of our vitamin D products, vitamin D3 products, the vitamin D3 and probiotics, and the probiotics, and the Hista support, all discounted to 10%, so you can make sure to get all of the support that you need to keep your body healthy and well. Love you guys.